Understanding age-dependent differences in the airway during coronavirus infection. We all know about SARS-CoV-2, or more commonly known as coronavirus, this deadly virus that has taken the lives of over 2 million people during this pandemic. As we all know, elderly individuals are massively affected, and their risk of mortality differs majorly from younger individuals. Sadly, the death rate is increasing in individuals over the age of 50. And recent reports have shown that 3 out of 5 patients aged over 70 have died from coronavirus disease, whilst only 1% of children are affected, and only 1 in 10,000 infected children have died from coronavirus disease. However, the reasons why, we honestly don't know. My PhD focus is on the airway cells, the cells that line your lung. Airway cells are important for defense against the virus, and one hypothesis is that these cells are inflamed in the elderly. I'm also looking at immune cells and how they interact with the airway cells and the virus to resolve this infection in the lung. During my PhD, I gather these cells from the elderly and the young and grow them in the lab. I can replicate the lung airway using a 3D model established in our lab. This 3D airway model can replicate how airway cells and immune cells interact. Here I'm showing you a deep look into your infected airway, as well as a close look into a model during an infection. Can you spot the differences? Recent studies from our group have shown this model to reflect the airway much better than animal models, and to more accurately mimic the virus behavior once it invades your lung. As I mentioned, airway cells are the primary target of the virus. Once the virus invades, signals are sent across the immune system, alarming immune cells to the site of the infection. A type of immune cell, called neutrophils, are great at defending your immune system from attacks. Neutrophils travel from the blood to the airway and stick to the airway cells, where they begin attacking the virus, either by eating it up or by releasing DNA traps, like mini spiderwebs. They're basically Spider-Man. Although you might think neutrophils are great, the longer they stay in your lung, the more detrimental they are to you. Indeed, in fatal cases of coronavirus disease, high number of neutrophils have been found in the airway of patients. So are neutrophils good or bad? So there you have it, your first line of defense by your immune system encapsulated in this 3D model. By collecting and growing cells from the elderly and the young on a 3D model, we can understand molecular mechanisms of the virus, the neutrophils' behavior, and their interaction with airway cells. This will finally allow us to pinpoint the cause of the high mortality rate in the elderly. Thank you.